Jose Monkey, I don't know if you'll ever guess where I am, but take a look.
You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. It's Airport Week! I'm featuring airport videos this week, and today's video looked super hard. It's recorded from a unique perspective, and it was also recorded at nighttime, which makes it very difficult to see anything. Check out the video.
Jose Monkey, I don't know if you'll ever guess where I am, but take a look. And if you can guess, I'm gonna buy some merch from your store.
So what can we see? We can tell right away that this person recorded this from a very high place, and at the 16-second mark, we can see some windows behind them that looked very much like an airport control tower. But guys, it was difficult to make out any of the details down below. The camera's in motion for pretty much the entire video, which means all the lighted signs and other things on the ground are mostly a blur. There are one or two frames toward the end of the video where we get a slightly clearer look, right here. Seeing those frames, I noted the following things. This main structure that we see here appears to be a parking garage. I made a note of these open sort of corridors here, and also what I assumed were staircases on the side. I also noticed these yellow structures here, which I thought might be like sunshades or something like that, but I wasn't really sure about that. Beyond the garage, we can see a road and another building, which could possibly be one of the terminals for this airport. And then we have what looks like another parking garage out beyond that. Dang, bro was going for the record of most parking spaces in one video. Yeah, could be. There was one other possible clue here. This person is wearing a lanyard, and the lanyard appears to say butterfly. I'll come back to that. This person ends the video by promising to buy something from my store if I manage to find them. Incidentally, don't forget that all the lettering by Karen collab designs are 15% off right now, and they will be until Cyber Monday, at which point those designs will be retired and no longer available.
Okay, going with the FOMO promo. I see what you're doing.
Okay, let's find this person so they can buy something. Now, it might have been difficult to know where to start with this one, but I thought that the lanyard might be a clue. I was able to figure out that the butterfly mentioned on the lanyard was very likely a reference to this table tennis equipment and apparel company. Now, the fact that this person was wearing a butterfly lanyard made me think that maybe they were coming from an event. So I started looking for events that happened around the time that this video was posted that were associated with this brand specifically or with table tennis generally. And I discovered that there was a tournament in Davie, Florida right around that time. The closest airport to Davie would be the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. I went to look at that, and at first I was encouraged because the hibiscus parking garage looked a bit like the one that we were seeing in the video. But I quickly ruled out that location because I didn't see an air traffic control tower positioned anywhere nearby that would make sense given the perspective that we see in the video. That wasn't the right spot. Still, if my hunch about the tournament was correct, then that meant it could be some other airport in Florida.
Yo, do the thing.
Oh, sorry. But it could be some other airport in
Florida.
But honestly, based on what we can see, or perhaps not see in this video, it would be very difficult to say where this is or isn't.
Yeah, it's too dark to see the palm trees.
Facts. Anyway, before I started looking at other airports in Florida, I thought I'd try something else. I just tried Googling view of parking garage from airport control tower, just to see if I'd get any photo results that seemed like a plausible match. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that some of the results I got showed a parking garage that had yellow structures that looked sort of like what we see in the video. And that parking garage was in Orlando, Florida. And guys, that was it. You were here at the Orlando International Airport in Orlando, Florida. It was pretty easy to confirm this one using a satellite view and 3D view on Google Maps. We could see that everything appears to match. Which tells me that you were all the way up here. Thank you for playing my silly little game. I would be delighted if you do decide to purchase something from my store. Okay, it's time to check which previous location is closest to this one. And this time we gotta go all the way back to Season 1, Episode 90, also in Orlando. That is only about 2.5 miles or about 4 kilometers away from this spot. Guys, go check out the map of all the places I've found for you so far for the videos you've sent me. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me on that video.